Hello everyone, and thank you for watching my video. My name is Neferititi and I'm a spiritual life coach and mind-body fitness instructor, and all of my information is in the description box below. So I am out here in nature. I like to do as much yoga outside as I can, just because it actually covers a few bases, right? I'm getting grounded, I'm getting my sunlight, so I'm getting my vitamin D, I'm doing my yoga practice, and being outdoors in nature especially is a good way to recharge your energy, to revitalize your mind and your senses. So I would encourage you to get out in nature, and it's helpful if you link it to another activity so that you are taking care of a few things at once, right? Because we like to multitask, don't we? But anyways, I am going to talk to you today about something that came to me when I was doing a meditation one day. And my higher self basically said to make a video describing or explaining what Dharma is versus distortion. So just to give you a quick definition of Dharma, Dharma is basically a term from the Hindu and Buddhist religions or practices. There really isn't an English word that translates very well, but loosely Dharma basically means your life purpose. Dharma is associated with the North Node in astrology, the direction we're supposed to go in. And I'm looking down at my notes just so you know. And basically Dharma, governs our life purpose and why we are here. Now, distortion, just a quick definition of distortion, is deformation, right? Presented in a way that seems true but isn't. So we already know that as we are ascending, as that veil is now gone, basically it was lifting, but the veil is pretty much gone. We're starting to see more things, to feel more things, to sense more things, to know more things. And we're starting to see through the matrix, the bullshit, the distortion. And so just really quickly, let me give you this analogy. So we have us, okay, the creators, right? We are the creators. We are powerful creators, very powerful. A lot of us don't know how powerful we actually are, but we have us, and then we have the dark ones, the cabal, the Illuminati, whatever name you want to give to the opposite of what we are, which is love and light and power. So we'll just, for the sake of this video, call them the dark ones, okay? But they have many names. So we as creators can take a pen and draw a line on a piece of paper, okay? The dark ones, they can't do that because they don't have the ability to create. However, they can distort the line that you have on the paper because it's already there. So going back to your life purpose, your Dharma, okay? You always have a purpose. You always have a plan. Steve Harvey says, I love it. He says there has not been a soul created that doesn't have a gift. So we all have a purpose for being here. But if we are not guarding our energy, practicing spiritual hygiene, making sure that we are maintaining our light, the darkness can come in and distort our purpose. Okay? If you're watching this video and you resonate with what I'm saying, you're most likely a light worker, starseed, which I've already explained in the other video. I think we're all starseeds because we're all made of the same stuff, right? But there's some of us that are here that are specifically light workers, way showers, okay? We're here to help humanity awaken, to anchor light. And so we have to be mindful that our Dharma, our purpose, can get distorted. We can never not have a purpose, but we can allow distortion to come in. I'll give you another example of distortion. So in the metaphysical community, we're all taught to believe that, well, not all of us, but we have heard at least that it's not prudent to pay attention to the negative, that we should focus only on love and light, that we should focus only on the things that are working. To a certain extent, that is true, but we have to acknowledge that darkness is there and it does exist, which is simply a lack of love. It's a lack of light, but these are forces that can come against us. Ultimately, they cannot take us out without our permission on some level, but these entities, this darkness, these distractions, these distortions do exist. I mean, they're in plain sight. Health food is way more expensive than junk food. We are having to spend money on gas and power and water when these resources can be free. We already know that Nikola Tesla discovered free power. Why do we have to pay for water, right? So these are just real practical examples of distortion, right? When our purpose is to live in love and light and harmony, but we have a lot of things that are put in place to throw us off, sitting in traffic. That is so bad for your soul, and so many people do it. I try to avoid it as much as possible. But, the things that come in to kind of throw us off our game, those are the distortions. Those are the things that are coming in to distract us from our purpose. And so one good way to kind of flip this around, to have it work in your favor, is to use these experiences, these distractions, these distortions that come in as catalysts, as reminders that, oh, okay, I'm a little off my path right now. I need to get back in focus. I need to do whatever it is. I need to get back in focus. For me, it's exercise. I have to work out a lot. In order to move energy out of my body, I have to drink a lot of water. So that's just my way, but everybody has their way. Some people like to, draw or paint or run or cook delicious food or clean up their entire house every single day. Whatever it is that works for you to move that energy and to get you back in focus on your purpose, on your plan, the plan for your life, because there is a plan. You signed up to be here. All right. And this is not an easy time to live in, especially us light workers. We've had to go through a lot to get to where we are. Right. We've had to experience things because we know that experience is the best teacher, and it's really so important that we remember that. Okay, that is the whole purpose of specific experiences happening. It's just to learn lessons, to move us further along on our journey, to move us further along into our purpose, right? So I'm going to give you some practical tips now, because that's kind of what my channel's about, is practical spirituality, practical light working. And these are going to help you to find your purpose if you don't exactly know what that is. And these tools have worked for me to kind of hone in on my practice, which for me is speaking, writing, and teaching, and doing those things. Because when you are working on your purpose, when you're focused on your path, everything works. Okay? When you're focused on your path, you practice self-love. When you're focused on your path, you do what you love. When you're focused on your path, you trust the process because you're in that flow. Okay, so here are the 3 tips. So the first one is to do what you love. Think about anything that you would do for free, okay, that you already do for free that you love. And I'm not talking about the things that are, like watching television and like things that are a waste of time, but the things that you do that A, you love, and B, other people love. Other people tell you, hey, you're good at this, or, this is something that I think you should definitely consider. Take all of that in and see if these are things that you can use to help you to find your purpose and your plan. And the second tip is going to be to listen to motivational speeches, to motivational music, definitely motivational speaking, because it's going to help you to remember who you are. It's going to help you to stay on your path and to connect to like-minded people. And the third tip, of course, is going to be meditation. Okay, meditation is so important. You should meditate every single day, or find your way to meditate, whatever that is for you. It's different for everyone. I would encourage you to do some research, but take that time to really connect to yourself and to commune with your higher self and get the answers that you need. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I'm offering services on my website below. You can check that out. I have a couple of specials going on. And please be well, and namaste.